Hey, welcome in there. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Hey there, David. I'm doing good. I'm doing good over here. Just placed in another order for material. We're going to be having some new items on our website. We added 4 new colors of chenille on our website. We have a big chenille sale. Not on all of our chenille, but on a lot of our chenille, we have basically $2.99 a pack. Hey there, Ernie. And then I'm also going to be, I've been waiting on some GSP thread from someone for a while, and I went ahead and just ordered some off of Wapsi. So I have Wapsi's brand of GSP coming in. I didn't order a large abundance. I just want something that I could get used to tying with it. Hey there, Mark. Good day, good day. Go pick up my medication this morning. Oh, well, good. What time is it over there right now? I hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing good. Hey there, Victoria. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. What is today, Tuesday? My wife's not home yet. I wonder what she's doing. Okay, I need some black. I'm getting to where I can't tell these chenilles apart. They're really similar in size. Ah, 7:15 a.m. Okay. Yeah, I need to put something up on and post it where I can see it, where I can see the time difference and know what time it is in you guys' parts. So I got to keep up with Australia time, New Zealand, Norway. Do one of my favorite football teams. I think I have one up here. I don't know if I have one of the Dallas Cowboy jig packs up here. I used to keep one up here. We're going to do another Dallas Cowboy team jigs here pretty soon. We're probably going to do one with the Kansas City Chiefs too. Wednesday morning in Australia, yeah. Wednesday morning. I'm having a pretty good day. I've got a lot of stuff done. We've been selling a lot of chenille. It's been going pretty good so far. Pretty good chenille sale so far. This here is our 1/8 ounce striker jig. I'm here having to tie up some more. This is one of our popular colors. It's an old-timey color, but it does very well. I've caught a lot of crappie and sand bass with this color. Yep, making fish baits. Making fish baits. Oh, I didn't even see that till now. That's how bad my dyslexia works sometimes. I'm seeing stuff that I'll read some of the bottom comments, and then I look up and I realize, oh, I missed that. Must be that I'm getting tired. I thought I got some good sleep. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I don't know about you guys. I wanted to stay in bed all morning. I did get up early though. I got up around 5:30-ish. I was awake at 5:30 and I didn't get out of bed till 6. And then I just jumped in my clothes, grabbed me a bagel. Now I was in the shop here at 6:30. Hey there, Ronnie. How's it going? I need to bring out those new colors. Let me bring out those new colors of chenille. We got a light blue tinsel. We got a key lime color. We got a color that I'm calling black cinnamon and black gold. We've been selling we've been for the past 5 or 6 days, it just seems every order that we have we've been selling some of those squirrel tail jigs. Been very fortunate to sell them. Hey there, Ernie. This video here, I'm hoping to have it uploaded when we get done with this live later on. Okay, let's go grab that chenille here. Well, I have it right here in front of me. What am I thinking of? I'm going to show off the light blue tinsel. Oh, there's my wife. She's pulling in. That's our light blue tinsel right there. Just a pretty color. It is. I think that color would go great with a lot of different colors. We also have our key lime tinsel, which is kind of like a light lime with silver tinsel mixed in there. Really nice color. Next is going to be the black gold. This came out really pretty. This will go great with any dark colors. It'd go great with any light colors too, but it's a black chenille and it has gold flake mixed in with it. I'm not calling that one a new age color simply because the black that's in it is a black tinsel chenille. This is our cinnamon or black cinnamon here. This has a black base of black tinsel chenille with some red mixed in there. Really nice color chenille there. Yeah, we have those. It's basically a 3-yard roll for $2.99 a pack. You can tie a lot of jigs with 3 yards. I have a problem. It's hard for me to tie something that I personally don't like. That's part of the problems when you do custom jigs. Sometimes these people will give you these colors, and again, you know, when I do custom orders, a lot of times, you know, I'm taking over for the last guy that tied jigs for them, whether it be that, you know, the jigs didn't last long enough, whether it be, in many cases, it's a lot of times it's you know, the fly tyer, the jig maker has passed away, or he just doesn't tie anymore. And so some of these people that are giving me custom orders, and I'm looking at the jig colors, and it just doesn't, I mean, every jig to me is beautiful, you know, but it just doesn't look like it's something that I would have come up with, put it that way. I've had people, when they order, they'll mix, they want brown and gray, or they want purple and blue, some color that I normally don't tie. But, you know, it kind of teaches you to make things that normally you wouldn't be making, you know. Gets you out of your comfort zone. Hey there, Thomas. Welcome in, everybody. So these are fishing lures. If you're just coming in for the first time, these are 1/8 ounce with eyes. This one here is called the Striker. I'm going to be tying up a lot of inventory today. I am going to make a few videos with the new chenille and tying up some just different colors. I'll be putting some videos out either tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'm also getting in some different material. I have, in order to make some of these smaller fly fishing flies. But I love making lures. Oh, I guess my son is off today. Normally he'd be taken off at this time. I'm going to change the chat filter here because I feel like I'm missing some chats. And sometimes it happens, the chat freezes up. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even see Remington in the channel. Yep. Hey there, James. Hey there, John. There we go. We got Spunky in here. Yeah, I missed all these messages here. Okay. Yeah, so if it seems like I'm not answering your questions, it's sometimes the chat freezes up and I have to change the filter on there. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, John. Yep. Appreciate everybody in here. Hi, I'm having a great day. How much is one? Go to our website. They range anywhere from $4.99 a 3-pack to $10 for a 3-pack. Hey there, Crazy Life. How are you doing? Yep. And now, yeah, there we go. I appreciate that. Somebody probably already put that up there, but I haven't been able to see some of the chats here. So this is the first live stream of the day with me tying. I tied a bunch of jigs already today. I just hadn't done them on a live stream. I've had a few customers come in too today, and I had a bunch of phone calls, a lot of phone calls today. I got a phone call from, what is it called? Let me see. I don't want to miss. Is it Nature Spirit? Yeah, Nature Spirit. Yeah, they saw, his dad saw one of my YouTube videos and saw me tying with silicone. And they specialize in silicone. So they're supposed to send me an email. That's the first time in a while somebody's reached out like that. This here again is a 1/8 ounce. Hey, how you doing there, Crazy Life? You doing all right? I got one more to tie in this color, and then we're going to switch over to the midnight. I'm trying to get loaded up. We are probably going to get a tackle store order here pretty soon. We do have a lot of variety packs on our site too. A lot to choose from. We also got our crappie poles, catfish poles, fishing line of all sorts. Yep, Flowcast Ninja, the Ninja 4, the Ninja 7. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Spunky and we talked today on the phone. He doesn't live too far off. He's going to make a trip out here sometime and get some of the Ninja rods. Yep. Yeah, this is an 1/8 ounce striker. Yeah, we just have a little shop out in the country. We're just a little bitty building here. We get some people that are like, man, I thought it'd be bigger. Like, nah, pretty small. Okay, we're gonna go back to the midnight jig. We're gonna do 6 with eyes, and then we're gonna do a few without eyes. I am short too. I'm not super tall. Used to be taller, but old age has taken its effect on me. Old man time. Hey, Mr. John. Hey, Canadian. It is nice outside. I'm going to try to get out here pretty soon, the next couple of days. Tomorrow we're supposed to get rain all day. I'm going to try to get out either Thursday or Friday morning. Yep, that didn't work out, did it? Did not work out at all. Feathers from various sizes. Would it work for perch? I imagine, maybe. Maybe. You have to go ask the perch to put it in front of their face and go, will this work for you? If I put this in the water with a hook, will you bite on it? Hey there, Preston. Hello from Germany. Welcome in, Germany. They didn't like your gummies? Lost a feather. Your lure, hey, like FR, I bought a 5-euro lure and they ignored it. Oh yeah. Try worms, that should work. Yep, worms will work. I'm new to using a spinner bait, but I'm good. Oh, okay. Yep, you gotta work with what works for you, man. You gotta go with what flows. Yeah, that's part of the reason I don't go fly fishing much. I hardly ever go fly fishing. Just subscribe. Well, thank you there, Blake. Was that Biak? I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I gotta change with my chair. Oh, let me get up here real fast. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Yeah, I'm having to change the cushions at times. Oh, you like this one? Yep, welcome in, guys. Welcome into the Flow Show. Make sure to tap up the likes. We got 24 likes, guys. We got 146 people in here. We ought to have at least 100 likes in here, guys. Yep. Oh yeah, this is a Stonefo. Yep. Oh yeah. I am using also a Peak rotary vise with the saltwater jaws. These things will catch crappie, they'll catch perch, bass, walleye, saugeye, skipjack. They'll even catch your finger if you're not careful. Here, only predatory fish are pike, perch, and eels. Oh, yeah. Maybe catfish, yep. Others are carp. Yeah, these will catch carp, too. Went fly fishing on my pedal board. I accidentally hooked. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, that must have hurt. Usually if I if I hurt myself out in public, first thing I do is I look around because I don't want someone to see me slip or fall or anything like that. A lot of times I'm looking around. We got your leg with a hook, yeah? How many do I tie in an hour? I could tie a bunch. If I'm doing the smaller ones, I could do like 3 to 5 dozen in an hour. If I'm not live streaming. If I'm live streaming, I'm having to constantly look at the phone, talk to people. I kind of get off focus. But I could do about 3 to 5 dozen in an hour. These here, I could do about 2 or 3 dozen with the 1/8 ounce. Hey there, Lulu is in the house. How's it going, Lulu? A special line or just normal mono? You could use any kind of fishing line with this. Any kind of fishing line. Yeah, you can use mono, you can use braid, fluorocarbon, polycarbon, all kinds of fishing line. Man, this weekend is Memorial Week. Oh no, it's Labor Day weekend. Yeah, Labor Day weekend this weekend. I get them confused at times. My wife will be off work, so we'll go out and do something this weekend. We got to get our mower fixed. One of the things we got to do. Our grass is getting pretty tall. I got my first order. Size 2 or bigger. The size 4 is bigger. The size 4 is bigger. Yeah, our size 2 is basically a medium. Now, when it comes to different companies that make chenille, a size 2 will sometimes be a little bit different. If you get something from one company, their size 2 is a little bit different than what another company puts out. So sometimes our chenilles, I'll say it's a number 2, and it's a number 2, but it may be a 2.5, it may be a 3, but we'll call it a 2. If it's a number 4, which is a large chenille, I'll just say that it's a number 4. Yeah, and it's that way with all the different chenille companies that are in the U.S. and some of the companies that are overseas too. So there's stuff like the pearl chenille. That stuff is made. The majority of it's made in Italy. Now they do make that stuff in China too, but it's not as good as the stuff that's made in Italy. And the pearl chenille, this here is a tinsel. This one here is made in the U.S. The pearl chenille looks like this. They send blanks, which is basically a clear color. They'll send it over to like Wapsi, and then Wapsi will dye it. And it looks really good because you got yellow, got a little bit of pink tint to it, and then you have the chartreuse that has a little bit of pink in the tint too. So really good stuff there. Hey. Hey, Mr. Randy, how you doing there? Broke my glasses, was unable to enter the room for a couple of days. Oh, you're fine. I appreciate you coming back there, Ernie. We were wondering about you. We were wondering. People were asking where Mr. Ernie's at. Hey there, Gabe. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Randy, your order went out yesterday, so you should be getting it here in the next day or two. We did put a lot of chenille on sale. We got a lot of our chenille. We did add 4 new colors yesterday. We added the light blue tinsel, the key lime tinsel. We added the black gold, and then also the black cinnamon. Really fine colors. Sitting around trying to figure out some things in life. Oh no. Mr. Ruben, looking forward to it. Okay, cool. This here is the Midnight. This is with eyes. We're going to do some without eyes in a little bit. We're also going to do some mud dogs and some money makers if we get to it, if we get that far. We do have a lot of lures on sale. All of these colors that I'm going to show you for $4.99 a pack, and it doesn't matter what size you get them in. That's the Funky Monkey. That's the Hellstorm. That's the Monkey Milk. That's the Cajun Cricket. That's the Blackout. That's the Bayou Bug. And then we have some other jigs that are on sale just this week. And it's the Azul and the Hurricane. You can get the Azul and the Hurricane in any size you want with round heads. $4.99 a pack. $4.99 a pack. Or you can get the ones with eyes and $5.99 a pack. And again, it doesn't matter if it's a 1/4 ounce or 64th ounce, whatever we offer it in on the website, it's all the same price there, $4.99 or $5.99. Wildlife biologist degree or continue being equipment operator. I don't know. That's a toughie there. I'll just go for the biologist thing. You can only make so much being an equipment operator. But I don't know. It's your life. Somebody just put in an order. Oh my goodness, that's Mr. Dwight Keller there ordering. If you're in the room, Dwight, thank you a bunch. If Dwight pops in the room, you guys throw some W's out. And no money in tying jigs? There's some money in tying jigs. You just got to build up a big customer base. Yeah, if you don't have a big customer base, again, we have probably 15, 20,000 customers. And that's why I tell everybody, and you know, some people will say, well, when should I quit my full-time job and go to jig tying or fly tying? And in our case, we had about 4,000 to 6,000 customers. And I mean, we got a lot of customers. We probably have, I don't know, 40, 50,000 altogether. But back then, we had probably a good 4,000 to 6,000 customers that were like current customers that would order every couple of weeks. And you got to build up a customer base. And I wish, you know, for people out there that, you know, have families to support and everything, you know, you kind of wish that would happen faster, but a lot of it just takes time. There's a lot of people in the younger generation that are in their 20s and 30s. They're thinking they're going to become, you know, a superstar, and but it's just hard. You know, some of the kids, they have it easier if they don't have to pay bills, like a car payment, insurance payments, electric, phone, all that kind of stuff, because they got, you know, they're living in the house with their family, and they don't have to worry about those things as much. Let's see. He keeps putting in that work. Yeah, you got to keep putting in the work. Yep. Yeah, TikTok and YouTube and Facebook aren't going to make you, I mean, they'll help grow your business, but they're not the main source. So many people tying. Yeah, there's a bunch of people. Oh yeah, you got to take care of your family, man. Thank you there, Remington. Yep. Like nothing not going. Yeah, I mean, part of my thing is I've always had a side business, whether it was catering, whether it was smoking meats, whether it was just whatever, you know, I've always done extra side work. And again, I never planned to do lures. And I always tell everybody, you know, when they ask, how did I get into the business? I got into it by accident. And we were so broke. And my wife was just wanting me to get out of the house and go do something. And again, I was recuperating from surgeries and stuff. And that's when I took up and started crappie fishing. I gave up bass fishing. Somebody brought up a subject talking about being able to handle the rod. We have 3 really good rods, guys. I think you guys can handle them too. Somebody had brought up about handling the rod. And since we're on that subject there, we have 3 really good rods. We got the striker rod. That's 7'8". This baby can handle 100-pound, and in one known case, a 300-pound shark. We've already seen somebody catch a 300-pound shark with this rod. That's our striker rod. This rod here, it does not come with the reel. I'm just letting you guys know. This is our 4-foot pole. You can use this for ice fishing, dock fishing, kayak fishing. We got a lot of cat fishermen that use this rod as a bait catching rod. They'll catch perch and they'll catch skipjack with that rod. That little rod there, it can handle a big catfish. I'm letting you guys know that. It can handle a big catfish. Not a humongous catfish, but it is a 4-foot pole. It's pretty stout. Now, this is our ultralight here. This has a fast tip on there. This, you don't want to be trying to boat flip a 3-pound crappie with this rod. However, by handling it right, you should be able to boat flip a decent sized crappie. Most people don't catch 3-pounders. Most people don't catch 2-pounders. But if you look at one of my videos, you'll see me hauling up a 1 3/4 pound crappie on our TikTok, and also I think I added on our YouTube. I had one that was about two pounds that I picked up over a railing. Let's see. I don't understand how to tie. Yep, it just takes time, Richard. It takes time. Takes time to learn how to tie. We got 1, 2, 3. We got one more of these with eyes. Then we're going to switch to some without eyes. Yeah, I saw a guy about 5, 6 years ago. He quit his job. He was getting paid, almost $100K a year, and he had started tying jigs. He had a handful of customers. He started tying in like late winter, early spring, and 3 months later, we're talking like January, February. He ended up quitting his job to go full-time into tying, and he'd never experienced a summer. And that's the thing I always tell people: summer is the slowest time of the year, and it is tough. People do not want to go fishing when it's 100 degrees outside. It's just, they do not want to get out there and go fishing. And so this guy had quit. He only had like 3 or 4 years, and he would have reached his full retirement. And so anyhow, he just did not do good. He did not do that good. That's why I tell everybody, I try to steer them away from this. Unless it's your like side gig, or you don't really care about making, growing your business, and you're just using it as a side project. I mean, but if you're trying to make this into a full-time thing, it is tough, tough, tough. Super hard to do. My wife is a school teacher. There's been times that I've made twice as much as what she makes with ease. And there's been times where I've made just about as much as what she makes. And it's just, it's a tough business to get into. You get a lot of people that get jealous, and they start doing all kinds of crazy stuff to each other on Facebook. And then we were on TikTok, and I started seeing that my videos were being reported. And I thought, man, that totally stinks. You got all these people reporting. And odds are, it's probably people who are in the jig business. They probably thought I had too many people watching. Okay, we're going to change the filter because it looks like the chat is frozen. Yep, it did. My chat froze again. Look at that. The last message I saw was Lou's message. Talking about family there. Yep. Hey there, Richard. I just found out that I'm allergic to bucktail. Oh my goodness. Makes your eyes itch. Yeah, sometimes people have a pet dander. People that tie, if you're allergic to dogs and cats, this probably isn't the best thing for you. Grayson, welcome in. I catch tree pounders. Me too. I catch a lot of tree pounders. That's a sweet rod. Well, thank you there. Yep. God bless. Okay, we'll catch you later, Randy, if you're still in here. Yep. Can I please show the final hitch? The hitch knots. A little slower. I'm trying to learn how to do it. I'm tired of using glue to hold my fly, to hold my iffy overhand knots. Quite a few stores, people here home. I don't want to tie full time. More than therapy sessions, I do enjoy Okay, yep. Let's see. Ah, golly. Yeah, my chat freezes up, guys, and if I'm not answering questions, it's because I can't see the question sometimes. So I'm having to switch back and forth from top messages to all messages because it'll freeze up quite a bit. Okay, we're going to go back over here, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, when I do the knots, I'll back the camera off a little bit, and I'll try to do it slower. When I try to do a knot real slow, I do mess up. I'm just so used to doing it fast. Hello from Italian Bassman. Well, hello there, Italian Bassman. So tying a knot, you can do these a couple of different ways. You can use your fingers, go like that, boom, bring it over there and just do it like that. Again, I'm going to do it like this, boom. Put your hands here. Now you can do this a couple of different ways. I like going up, around, and I'm going to go over, and I'm going to take it around and go over. Some people will go over like this. Oh, yeah, I'm messing it all up. There's a couple ways. Here, let me do it fast. Round over, over, and that's a crossover hitch right there. You do a regular half hitch, take it up, go around like that. On my side, because I'm left-handed, it looks like a figure 4. So anyhow, I'm going to take it around. You put a little bit of stress there, not a whole lot. That line's going to stay like that the whole time. Bring it around, round, round. And then you're going to lift up on this. You're going to let this part go down. And while you're doing that, you want stress on this finger here. Boom. You're bringing it to you and down at the same time. Part of my knot tying, what it does, I have stress that I'm coming towards me and down, and there's friction there. Okay, this is a nylon thread I'm using. This is UTC 210 denier, and what happens when you have friction, you got heat, it bonds the knot together. Now I'm going to show this only one time. One time. This is my knot. My knot's a crossover hitch. I'll only show it out maybe once, maybe once a year I'll show this knot. Maybe twice a year. Got your figure 4, you go round and round and round and round. So instead of just taking this and then doing that, what I'm going to do here, let me go back up here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to spin it around on my side, bring it up and over and down. That's how I get away with not using glue. But a lot of it is the angles. There's angles that you pull from. There's angles that you pull your thread. And a lot of that is very vital, because if you're not doing that, you're not putting the right amount of stress on it, it's not gonna hold up. I'm having a great day, yep. So here we go. Hey, Mr. Michael, how are you doing? Same issue, balancing work on the vice with reading every comment. It is called being human. Nah, man, what are you talking about that? I can't read the comments because my comments freeze up. Yeah, right there, Michael. It's not a matter of reading most of the time. It's the comments will freeze and it'll stay stuck on that message. Now, I'll still be doing stuff and you guys can see me move around, but that last comment will stay there, and then I'll have to switch the chat feed from the chat filter from top messages to all messages, and then I'll see like a whole host of 8 or 10 messages that pop up. But yeah, that I do miss some messages, but not a lot. I catch everything for the most part. I remember keeping up that one night when I had like 13,000 people in the chat. I was reading stuff off pretty fast. I wasn't tying as fast, but I was trying to keep with all the messages, because that night we picked up, I think we picked up 5,000 or 6,000 new followers over there. Some of the guys I know, they just don't like reading messages, and I kind of understand that. Yeah, I know of two guys that do live streaming all the time. I've talked to them on the phone. They don't do live streaming over here. They do live streaming on other channels. And they're like, I just don't even like talking to the people. I was like, oh, really? Oh, I see. And this person has a lot of followers. They have over 100K followers on TikTok. And I've talked to them on the phone a bunch of times. And they do not like answering questions. They just like getting on there and just talking. And they just do not like having a rapport with their audience. They don't like having a dialogue with them. And I feel bad for that person. Come like, you know, and he doesn't like people. He doesn't like talking. Doesn't like dealing with people. Hates answering questions. And I don't know how he has over 100,000 followers. He has a bunch over there. I'm like, I feel like I got to try to cater to you guys, and I want to. I want to be able to talk to all you guys. Good knots are like good jokes. So hard to remember. Thanks for the crash course. Yeah, just watch my video over again, and if you gotta play it and pause it and play it and pause it, you can do that. There is a way of taking a small bit from the video and doing slow motion. Yep. I really appreciate you teaching. Oh, well, cool. I got to hop off. Well, we'll see you later there. No, I don't mind teaching some things. I know that a lot of times with me teaching people how to do what I do, we've had that backfire. We've had people that I taught them how to do that knot, and they do live streaming, and they'll tell people that they came up with that knot. And I'm like, really? Like, I'm the one that taught you how to do that over the phone. I figured at one point or another, I end up having to release the knot, because if I don't, somebody else is going to make a video or something, and they're going to say they came up with the knot. But that's my little thing there. I used to call that knot the Crazy 8 knot, because of how many times I went over. I do basically, I go around the hook 8 times, just put it that way. Yeah, I love doing what I do. It's fun. It's fun stuff. I know I'm not the best at it. Like I always say, you guys get to keep me company while I'm here working. You guys get to watch me work all day. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Yeah, and I've had a few people that I've taught the knot to. That again, even the finger knot thing. There's another guy on TikTok. He has over 100K followers, and I'm not the greatest when it comes to tying knots with your fingers. And I used to do them when I first started tying, because I didn't have a whip finisher, and Didn't even know what a whip finishing tool was. And so I had watched a documentary with a fly tire that was, they were tying saltwater, well, basically salmon flies. And I saw how they finished up the knot. I thought, well, that looks pretty cool. I'm like, I need to try that. So I just kept practicing and practicing till I got it right. And so one of the guys I worked with on Facebook, I kind of worked with him a little bit because he didn't know how to do it. And, and so I kind of just guided him through it. And now he has a lot of followers on TikTok. He's a good guy, nice guy. But when he tells the story of how he learned how to tie the knots with his fingers, there is no mention of Ruben Flores in his story whatsoever. So it's like, I'm the one that taught you how to tie that knot or helped you out a little bit, you know. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be getting some GSP here in a couple of days. Well, I went ahead and just did the order with Wapsi, and I'll have some GSP. And they're sending me a bunch of free samples. They're sending me some 70 and 140 denier threads. And so we're hoping we could start selling some thread here pretty soon. Dad showed me the first knot when I was little. He calls it a blood knot. Others call it Berkeley knot. I learned through the years that they're all, oh yeah, there's a lot of names. Yeah, there's a certain rig that I do when I do catfishing, and I do a Kentucky rig, but the Kentucky rig has a drop loop knot, or that I use for it. And I had a fella teach me that drop loop or dropper's loop knot years ago when I started crappie fishing. And it's been the knot that I love using for my crappie fishing when I'm double rigging. And then I went ahead and took that same knot. Instead of me using a surgeon's knot, I just went ahead and implemented that drop loop knot when I tie my Kentucky rig. But yeah, there's a lot of different names. A lot of it's in some ways cultural. Just because I've heard, I never knew what a Santee Cooper rig was growing up. Back when I was growing up, there was another name for it, and it wasn't the Santee Cooper rig. I mean, I've used that rig quite a bit, or the Carolina rig. So sometimes it's just wherever you are on the map is what you have. It's kind of like yellow cat. When I used to catfish, we had channel cats and we had yellow cats, which were what everybody calls flatheads, but we didn't call them flatheads growing up. We called them yellow cats. And I didn't even know what a blue cat was till I got up here to Oklahoma. I just figured out the whip finish a couple of months ago. Oh, yeah. I need to show acknowledgement, especially when learning from the best. Oh, well, thank you there, Lou. Kentucky rig is where you kiss your sister before time. Oh, man. That's a tough one there, man. It was the Alice Cooper rig Oh my goodness. Flies and jigs have so much in common. Both require being able to read the water while recognizing the subtle. Yes, it does. It does. I tell you what. When now there's some things that happened in the last 15 years. One of them has been forward-facing sonar. Forward-facing sonar basically made it to where I could make really, really good jigs and charge what I want on them, as opposed to selling a jig for like 50 cents or $1. You know, do I make money on 50 cents or $1? I make a little bit of money, not enough to survive and live off of. But forward-facing sonar helped it out, fishing out so much in that people aren't losing as many jigs as they used to. Now, in some ways, what it's done to hurt the fishing is it's taken a lot of people's natural instinct away. The natural instinct to see the water, to see how dirty, how muddy the water is, to see how windy it is. And on top of that, there are certain different jigging methods. When I talk about jigging, I'm talking about how you move your rod in the water, and how to either do a drop approach where you're dropping it on the bottom and then you're raising it up slow, and as you're raising it up, you twitch it a little bit. There's other methods which are just moving it around. There's other messaging methods by using a rod fade, and it's kind of messed things up. But if the fish are down there, you can get a crappie to bite. But with a lot of these young people, they'll just get off that crappie and go, well, that thing just doesn't want to bite. Well, they forgot, or they just have never been taught, or never have instilled in them all these different tactics to use with forward-facing sonar. They just got so used to just dropping the bait on its nose, and they call that fishing, and they just lost all the natural, the instinctive different things to do while they're fishing. You know. Yeah, another thing is when it comes to fly tying and jig tying is, I've only been involved in this. It's going to be 15 years in a few months. It'll be 15 years that I've been tying. Is that the people that make this type of fly or this jig, there's just not a lot of documentation and history behind the different colors. And again, a lot of the jigs look like this. You know, you see my website, everything on there. They have the same profile. They have different colors, but there's just never been a lot of documentation as far as what colors and different schemes that people come up with when it comes to jig tying. Where on the fly tying part, the fly fishing flies, there's a lot of documentation there. It has a really rich history. But you know, this type of lure has always been, you know, a couple of tiers down on the totem pole as far as when it comes to flies. And you know, I'm hoping that, you know, in the next so many years or whatever, that more people have the endeavor to start categorizing them, to start publishing stuff, and there be, you know, more of a history, I guess, with this type of lure, because there's been companies out there like Lincoln and Slater Jigs out of Alabama. You got your Flea Fly company that's been around for like 200 years. You know, there's just not a lot of rich history as there is with fly tying. Let's see, interesting, Ruben. I agree. What really messed up stuff, GPS spot. Yep. Fish, salt water. Now nobody knows how to throw an anchor. Yeah, you got that right. I don't have any spot lock on my boat. I'm just throwing anchors out and hoping and wishing my boat stays pretty still. Or I'm having to use my foot controls to keep the boat steady. Okay, this one here is the Midnight. This is a 1/8 ounce without eyes. Again, we do have a lot of lures on sale. We got a lot of jigs on sale. We got even our fishing line on sale, our circle hooks on sale. We have a lot of chenille. We have 10 different colors of chenille on sale for $2.99 a pack. $2.99 a pack. Some of them are tinsel chenille, some of them are new age. But if it doesn't say Wapsi on it, you know, it'll more or less be on sale. We got a lot of stuff out there. We did bring some new colors. We brought in the light blue tinsel. We also brought in the black cinnamon and also the black gold chenille too. Those are on the website. Got my eye on the Midnight for sure. Yep. I'm going to tie a couple more of these, then I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to see what kind of plans my wife and I have. So we're going to tie this one up, and then we're going to tie one more, then I'm going to take a little break. I do also have to pull an order too. Oh my goodness, with the broken arm? I've never had a broken arm. I wouldn't know. That's tough stuff there. Is it your dominant hand or your dominant arm or your off arm? The ones that exhibit that are often hiding their lack of skills, yeah. How do I work finish? How do I work finish? I don't know. Oh, how do I flip finish? You sit there and you go. Yeah, I just showed it off a while ago. Yeah, I'll do it again here for you guys. Take your whip finish tool. It's towards you. Bring it up. Let this come down. There we go, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Keep this parallel. This here is this line. That's what this line is. You know, you bring this part up, drop this part down, boom. And then as you keep this on the hook, you're tightening it up towards you and down. Here we go again. Bring it up. Bring it like that. This is going to stay somewhat parallel there. It's still the same thread right there. Up and let it loose. Oh, well, thank you there, Lou. Yeah, it's simple. You just got to get your hands. Just takes a lot of muscle memory, and once you get it, it's hard to forget. You know, you just got to train your hands how to do it. Start out slow. A lot of people want to just jump right in it and do it super fast, and I just tell everybody, just start out slow. It doesn't matter. Time's not a factor. You know, you don't have to do it fast. When you're learning how to tie in the beginning, just take everything easy, take it slow. Again, I have, you know, a bunch of years of experience behind me, and I know I do it fast at times, but you just got to take it easy and just don't worry about the speed part, and don't worry about how good it looks to you too when you first start out, because that's another thing. People expect it to look really good in the beginning, and sometimes people start out and their first jig or two looks really good, but everything that I do is just, it's built on consistency. It's built on, because I make a lot of lures. I want them to all be the same length, same size, same thickness. It just takes practice, practice, practice. Take some practice there. Look at that. I messed that one up, didn't I? I'm gonna hide that. There we go. And a good thing, a good solid lure is a lure that's not going to twist apart. You know, because if you can twist it like this, you're going to have a fish bite it. It's going to yank the body and the tail off. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it. I'm going to take a little break here. Make sure to subscribe. I'll be back on here shortly, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you again for watching. Make sure to subscribe. You guys be good. Bye-bye.